to the air is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That is knocked away and incomplete. And, see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job had one of those games. This is probably the only time they'll give up 40-plus points. I don't know, they might not even give up another 30-point game this season. But they had their one bad game.
They'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
They were clicking on all cylinders. So for me, Skip, I don't think they're in trouble at all. You look at the next 3 games, they're all against Atlanta.
They'll run for the first time. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Next game, and now all of a sudden they're 5-2, and people will forget about the 2-game losing streak that Tom Brady just went through.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
You told me just a few days back that Tom Brady
he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Just plain bad. The defense just beat you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
I think it's been extraordinary, and I'm not even factoring in what's going on.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Because
and this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And number 1 to him.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches, throwing some guys out of the backfield.
On the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
We all do.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Really distract
well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So much that when it's time to prepare and play football, he prepares and
he's never had to deal with something like this. Because
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Throw that side complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about big shots on an opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Passed out the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard
I don't
gain.
think he will let anything threaten football, which is part and parcel of what's happening right now. So, to Jen's question, I don't think they're in a bit of trouble because, to your point, you look down the schedule, I'm not going to be surprised if this team finishes 12-1 over its last 13 games because the only game I see that's really dicey is at 49.
Right. Because they can get after your quarterback.
They can get after the quarterback, and it could be a long, scary afternoon for Tom Brady.
And the thing is, Skip, they're probably going to get a couple of those guys back. Trent Williams will be back, their best offensive lineman, their run game. And you better, they're a physical team. You better buckle up.
Okay. But what have I seen so far from Brady? Well, let's put it in perspective. On opening night at Jerry World, he did manage.
Say hello to way more quality finds you'll love forever on Wayfair.
thoughts on Kareem? And also, if you have a relationship with
No relation.
Very brief, right?
Yeah.
And were you surprised by LeBron's response?
No. Those two have really never had much of a relationship, and we can see LeBron can't win. If LeBron had a relationship, everybody said LeBron is too friendly. He tried to be friendly with everybody. Michael Jordan didn't give a damn. He didn't try to be friendly with anyone. LeBron is not friendly.
That's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Kareem and Wilt did not like each other.
It's been a pretty
And
long
nobody asked him,
opening drive.
and it wasn't even an issue that Kareem and Wilt did not have a relationship. Wasn't an issue. So why is it an issue now? Why does LeBron?
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
When he was
Running into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, but I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Kareem is his own person. LeBron is his own
Now
person.
Harrison Butker for the field goal try.
Very complimentary
From the
with
left
Kareem.
hash should
It's
be a fairly easy one here.
To be thought of in the
Butker's
same
kick
breath as
here
Kareem,
is
but they
good,
don't have a
and the
relationship.
Chiefs are out
And
to a
Kareem has been
3-0
very
lead.
critical of LeBron in certain situations.
A
He
pretty
backtracked on
decent opening
certain
drive,
situations.
Charles. Pretty
I just
balanced.
don't see the
Passing game
issue
going and the rushing
because
attack,
LeBron is
too.
looking at it
I
like
would
this,
think
bro.
they
You
have to
keep
be
talking,
happy
you
with
keep
that
saying
start
things
because
behind
you
my
get your
back.
ground game
And I'm a
going,
firm
which means
believer.
your
LeBron's
offensive
like,
line
look,
and
Skip,
your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their
you
faces.
see, you doing all that talking behind my back and everything.
Speed, awaiting the next possession for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Do I have to mean anything Kareem? No.
Gets him
Do I have a
across the
relationship?
30,
No.
up
I
to the
did that publicly.
33.
I have no relationship.
I have no relationship. Yeah, okay. So
Burrow
I
gonna
did
lead
that.
up the Bengals here,
You know
1st
where
and
I
10
stand. I know
at the
where you
33-yard
stand. We gonna
line.
keep it moving. Skip. It is okay for great players
Here's
not
Joe
to have a
Mixon as they
relationship
start on the
with
ground.
other great
And
players.
he's going to be
What
stopped
is this
cold
notion
behind
that
the
all
line
of a
of
sudden LeBron has got to
scrimmage.
be chummy,
2
buddy,
yards the
and
loss,
bow
2nd
down
and
to every
12.
great player that came before him? He doesn't have it.
Usually will do that.
Okay, so now he didn't do that, so now it's a problem. The bad thing that you
Now
criticized him
Burrow.
for because he said he's too chummy. He wants to
That
be
is
buddy
taken
with
in by
everybody.
T. Higgins.
His current
A gain
rivals,
of
his
6 on
contemporary
the play.
rivals. That's
And
what I'm
that'll lead
talking
here
about.
to
So
a third
this has
down.
nothing to do with that.
This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're
Hey, dog,
evaluating a
man, he
defense is
respected.
how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number?
Words in my
6.
mouth because I
That's
haven't
like
even
the
answered the
number
question
of
yet.
points. They were on top of the game right from the first snap.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bengals had 3 and 8 on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a
I'm on
row.
LeBron's side
tell
of
you, when
this
you go
because
Mark
I do
Barney,
not love
in
the way
this league,
Kareem
without a
has
victory,
criticized
it
LeBron
gets tough to
because
come to work every
Unnecessarily,
day.
I
In
feel
addition,
points.
you start to wonder
feel
about your
right
job
to me.
security as well.
They
His
try and run on
rights
first down, but to no avail.
not worthy
Tackle for a
of
2-yard loss in the
public
backfield.
error.
This defense is a difficult one to
It just
prepare
doesn't
for,
seem
one of the
fair to
best
me.
in the
And in the
league.
biggest
They'll
picture,
come at
it's a
you from
little
all
sad to
angles,
me
and they did a
because
nice job
he is
there
on the
stopping him for a
If he
loss.
stays healthy, he will soon, fairly soon, mid-season, he's going to pass him.
Mixon on
You
second
notice
down.
him? The criticism that comes to like 2 years
Yes,
ago
middle
when
of the
LeBron
field,
got put
break
because he didn't think
away.
anybody was going to get that record. Kareem ain't say I think it was. Now all of a sudden he got so
Cincinnati
much to
score.
say.
Okay, I agree with that.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was
there's
the
no envy here.
explosiveness that they talked
Yeah,
about
there
trying to
has to be,
contain. They
and
were
there's some
concerned about
threat
it
being
all
posed
week,
because I looked
yet he
this up
still
last
did
night.
it to them.
Would you
I wonder
believe
how that's going to carry over
that,
the
speaking
rest
of
of the
Wilt,
game.
that Kareem
Extra
passed
point by
Wilt as the
McPherson,
all-time
up
leading
and
scorer
good.
on
And that
April
makes it a 7-3
1980. No, I'm sorry,
84.
84.
After the
yeah,
touchdown, McPherson on to
right.
kick this one away.
1984. You're kidding me. That's a long time ago.
This will
And
be
that's how
fielded
long
inside the
that
5.
Kareem has been able to live with.
And he's going to be taken down on what
I
will be the
lead
final
this whole
play
league in
of this
scoring.
first quarter.
And
After
Kareem
one,
now
7-3 the
75 years of
score
age.
on EA
So
Sports.
the point is, for more than half of his life, he's been able to say, I'm the greatest scorer in the history of this league. Well, that's a pretty heady life that you led. And all of a sudden, you're going to lose your cachet, right?
Skip, you and I both believe that Kareem doesn't get the proper fanfare credit that he deserves for being a great player as he was. He could always hang hang his hat on. He got 6 MVP. And when we talk about his
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
His Jordan, his LeBron,
Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They're sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it out in order to try and get the upset
when
win.
LeBron started getting close and close to that record. Because he didn't make it about skill. So somebody to play as long as LeBron had and be at that peak 18 straight years of 25+ points or more. He didn't think it about going in and all of a sudden, everything, it should be unbecoming to somebody of LeBron's caliber to say this and do that.
On the other side of midfield,
Let the man pass it and keep it moving.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam,
he says of LeBron, I'm not throwing stones, but
there was
he
a
should
big
be
window. They're lucky
embarrassed
they
about
did
some
get
of
him
the
down.
things he says and done. I'm like,
Looking on the left side, this is Valdes-Scantling. He'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
he goes on to
Back-to-back
say,
nice
it's
gains.
about
That one for
the
14
COVID
yards and
vaccine.
another
And
first.
and this was a
he's
nice
talking
example
about
of an
he
offensive
criticized
coordinator
LeBron
scheming his guy
on
open
social
just a
media
little
posts
underneath
equating
route, just trying to free up some
COVID-19 to the
space,
flu and the
and it
common
worked all
cold.
pretty
Yeah, he
well.
was the
Got
spot
not
man
just
and saying
space,
the
but
flu
plenty of
and
room
the
to
cold
run
and
after
the
the catch. Picked up really nice
He
yardage.
got busted.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
This is the low blow. And yet he's saying,
Operating from the
while
red zone
LeBron is
now,
a
Mahomes.
necessary and dynamic voice critical of police brutality against the black community,
Nothing
he needs to
open
be
downfield,
the
so he'll
same
throw it
necessary and
This is
dynamic
where good
advocate
coaching and
with
execution come
vaccines,
into play,
which
because
could
down
save
this close, you
thousands of
absolutely don't
black
want to
lives
turn it
right
over.
now.
Michael Jack keeping that in mind as he
I-
escaped
this
part-time
is
and
an
decided to throw
unfair
it away
cheap
with his
shot on the
best
If
option.
LeBron had posted that and he didn't get the vaccine, you know what, I could agree with Kareem. But LeBron got the vaccine. LeBron was confused because he said, hold on. You said I got to miss a
Mahomes
game.
will try
I'm in
again on
protocol.
second down.
I didn't even have it. So what did I
That's
have? Was it the
caught.
flu?
It's
Was
Kelsey.
it the common cold?
Touchdown, Kansas City.
COVID? So he's like, what did I
Travis
have? Why did I have to miss a
Kelsey,
game?
his
That is
9th
correct.
touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs
Some
have
of the
retaken
things
the
that
lead.
LeBron has done and said are
Extra
really
point by
beneath him as
Butker
far
is
as I
on
can
target.
see.
And the lead is now 10-7.
Head coach Matt Wolf said Monday that, quote, we played good defense, but
Now
people
after the
want to see
touchdown,
offense.
here's
They
Butker
want to
on
be
to kick it
entertained.
away.
I get it. Shannon skipped on us. He's going to explain.
Not
So
much
you
on
first.
this one. Takes it
You
from the
like or have a
21.
problem with what Matt
They're
Wolf
going to
said
start
there?
this
I
drive in
love
pretty
what
good
he
shape as
said.
they get it up
I know
past
my
the 30.
counterpart told me that if Baker Mayfield start opening day, they're going to make the playoff. He's so much better than Sam Darnold. The Hall of
The
Famer told me
Bengals
that
drive
Sam
about to
Darnold.
get going.
Now, Skip Bayless at the
And now
beginning of the
last
year
time
had
so
y'all before he got
successful
Baker
with the
Mayfield, there
ground
was a
game,
30th
ending in a
power
touchdown.
ranking.
Do you stick
They're
with that
30th
formula?
second.
That would
We
be
got
the
a power
number
ranking
one
right
thing
now.
you would think of,
30
but so
seconds.
many guys now
And
would
the
look at
offense,
it and
they're
say,
dead
we got
last in
themselves
total
so well
yards.
for play
They're
action.
dead last
Now's
in
the time to
on
take a
third
shot.
down.
Yeah.
But you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, three things can happen.
They got people thinking DJ Moore can't play. DJ Moore legit. He's
Looking to
legit.
throw on second down.
Come on, get my
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Hello?
Here we go. They'll need 5 on this play. to
Nothing?
move
Why you in the
sticks.
back seat?
I'm not.
Oh,
The gun on
look like
3rd
you in
down
the
is
back seat.
Burrow.
What the
The
hell?
receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What you need?
What, donuts.
No. Thought you were eating
Mixon
some real
with a
food.
first down carry.
No.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down
Why
to
my
the
little donut's not
37.
there?
63 yards rushing for him as he
Yeah,
has
that's
been
great.
tough to
I
stop
usually
here
get
in
the
this
donut
first
holes.
half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around
Which one
3
you?
yards.
What you got? You got like a
More
regular
than
glazed one?
that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. Or he can make a play himself, as we just saw there. That's a big day. They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Schmidt. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the techniques he has to employ in a pass.
I was at the commissary.
Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he going to run with a running back or a tight end?
Stay on post,
in any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. These two teams, the Bengals and Chiefs, they met twice a year ago, and it was the young Bengals prevailing both times. The first, Week 17 in Cincinnati, the Bengals coming through in overtime 34-31. And then, of course, the AFC title game, the big one. The Chiefs up 21-3 at one point. The Bengals charge back. They win at 27-24 and punch their ticket to Super Bowl 56.
On my lunch, playing the game.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. That he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And inside give to Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Phillips has it running the out route. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Burrow. Touchdown! Tyler Boyd. As the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Mahomes now on first down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he'll manage to pick up about... second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Jones trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Mahomes takes it himself, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now here's the option play going left. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Kevin Huber now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Mixon on second down. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Option play, Burrow holding on to it. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly...
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And Jones with a nice burst there on first down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
From the 39, Mahomes. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third. Butker's kick here is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Here we go.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Burrow looking to pass. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trent McDuffie in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. On the return, here's Agnew. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
Yellow.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 43 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Charles, there's something special about one of those big D linemen bringing it in. Off the tip there, really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it at about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. When you got a chance to take one away, you want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game.
And he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Locates Hardman for another catch. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chiefs are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On one, right?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next
11,
drive.
11, 11.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case.
Here we go.
There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Back to Mixon on second down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Whistles now in a timeout defensively.
Here we go.
So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Phillips. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
On one,
So
right?
signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. After the sack on first down, Burrow. His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And my goodness, another interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. So it goes from a 3-score to a... And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On third down, Mixon, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go. 11.
A final shot now for Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for the Chiefs, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati,